Assalamualaikum and hi everyone, welcome back to my podcast. Thank you for all joining here. And today I will discuss about the important topics in education, especially for young learners, which is about improving primary school students' critical thinking abilities with the help of online media or digital media. In today's modern world, technology is everywhere. We use smartphone, laptop, computers, and internet almost every single day. Technology helps us communication with others, search for information, complete schoolwork, and even entertain ourselves. Because technology has become such a big part of our life, especially now, and I think many schools around the world are now using online media as a part of their teaching methods. And also, online media includes educational video, quizzes, learning games, and mobile applications. These tools are changing the way students learn and the way teachers teach. Instead of only reading a textbooks or traditional ways. But the main question we want to explore today is the first one. We will look at how online media support interactive learning. The second one is we will talk about how online media expose students to different ideas or perspective, and the last one we will explore how online media helps students develop problem skills. Let's begin with understanding what critical thinking really means. All my opinions for critical thinking is ability someone to think carefully or logically, and maybe it's include us analyzing information, maybe asking decisions, asking questions, solving problems. And then critical thinking is not just about memorize facts, and maybe it's how you understand deeply the ideas and also the knowledge you know. For primary school student, developing critical thinking skill is very important. These skills help students understand lesson more deeply and answer question confidently and make smart decisions in every situation. Critical thinking also prepares students to future life, which is after university, maybe in schools, maybe in uni, and maybe after university in career also. And when they do a solving skills, which is like example, you do a math problem, and then critical thinking helps them to choose a correct formula or maybe ways to solve the maths questions, and they will check their answer carefully because they know how to using that formula or any solutions. And now that we are understanding what critical thinking is, let's move on to our first main point. Okay, for my first point, which is online media support interactive learning. What is interactive learning? Actually, it's the meaning of students are actively participate or joining in learning progress. They do not just sit quietly or just listening, but they fully participants on the activities. One of the most common example of interactive learning is educational videos. Teachers can use video to explain difficult topics using animations, pictures, sounds, or maybe visual, and also it helps students understand the complex course or topics in the classes. For enhance, imagine learning about the water cycle. You need to explain long example of the cycle of water, but showing them animated video how they evaporate, form clouds, or fall as rain, they will help students remember the information better. Educational games are also powerful learning tools, and I think today Gen Z is very close with the games, and they play a lot of games. And then I think when you include in learning sessions, they are more likely to pay attention in class and participate in the lessons. This leads to become academic performing and stronger critical thinking abilities. Now, let's move on to the second point, which is the online media expose students to different ideas and perspective. And the internet provide access worldwide, and then student can see the all over the world about the problems, uh, climate change, or maybe a war, and they can see this exposes student understand that people may have a different opinions and experiences. For example, when students learn about environment issues such as pollution or climate change, they can watch the video showing how different countries solve their problems in different ways, and it shows that it doesn't have one answer. It maybe have a different answer and a different perspective, but it's still correct. And then also another important benefit on online media is that teaches students how to evaluate information carefully. I think in today digital world, we have a TikToks, we have a IG. There's a lot of information that misleading, maybe have not correct, and maybe it's correct, but mostly it sounds like it's true, but it's not. I think these teachers can guide them students to use trusted website, check the author background, and compare information from different sources. Online discussion also play an important role in developing thinking skills. Students can participate in group discussions, share their opinions, and listen to others. These interactions help them understand different viewpoints and respect other perspectives. For example, students may discuss topics such as healthy eating, environmental protection, or schools rules. During this discussion, they learn to express their opinion clearly and support their idea with the evidence. This is a very important part of critical thinking for me. Now, let's talk about our third main point, which is online media helps students develop problem solving skills. What is problem solving skill? Which is, for my opinion, it is abilities for you make a solutions on challenges or difficulties or questions, and it is an essential part of critical thinking, which is it requires students to think carefully, make a decisions, and analyze the situations. Online learning platform provide many opportunity for students to practice problem solving skills. For example, mathematical applications often includes exercise that require students to solve step by step. This is exercise helps students understand mathematical concept and improve their think logically. Another important benefit of online media is collaboration. Students can work together in group. They can do a discussions, maybe assignment, maybe project, maybe quizzes that from the lesson classes, and it's helped them to improve communication skills and build their confidence. Online media also allows students to learn their own pace. Some students learn faster, but some take a time to understanding the topics. By this media online, they can repeat a lesson, watch video again and again, and practice until they fully understanding the topics. This flexibility helps students feel comfortable and confident in their learning. In addition, online media encourage creativity. Many digital tools allow students to create presentations, videos, posters, and digital networks. These creative activities help students express their ideas and develop imaginations. Before we end today's episode, let's discuss some recommendations for using online media effectively in education. The first one is teachers. Teachers should use online media in the lessons regularly. Using videos, quizzes, online game, digital activities, it can make a student engaging to learn in lesson. And the second one is school. School should provide a technology and provide training to teachers, like example, internet connections, computers, and educational software, and also training for teachers that how to use technology effectively in their teaching. The third one is parent. Parents should monitor and guide the children how to use online media at home. And parents should encourage education activities and set limits on screen time to ensure a healthy between life, learning, and rest. In conclusion, online media plays a very important role in primary school critical thinking abilities. And let's wrap it up. Online media plays very important, as you know, in role that improving critical thinking in primary schools. It support interactive learning, introducing student different perspective and ideas, and also help them develop strong problem solving skills. When used properly, online media can make learning more enjoyable, fun, and effective. It prepares students to become confident learners, responsibility digital user, and successful individual in the future. And I think that's all for this episode. Thank you so much for listening. I hope this discussion is very helpful for you guys. And goodbye and see you in the next episode. Goodbye.